Hello, my queen. This is Dana Persia. We're going to talk about drugstore foundations. Most pros in their kit have professional grade foundations, like myself and all of the artists with Beautiful Brides Philly. We have RCMA, we have palettes of pro brands. You will once in a while find a drugstore product that we love. Now, I know that most people aren't going to run out and buy $45 foundations, and we get pro discounts. We use all the professional brands because we really love the application and we're familiar with them. But some drugstore products are perfectly fine, especially for those just doing their makeup at home and want something that is reasonably priced but yet really good quality. So I'm going to bring you today a couple of really fabulous foundations that I have found as a professional that I absolutely love. Looks like the light is changing a little bit, but okay. We're in my home studio today and I have some really fun products. The first one I want to talk about is what I have on my face. Today I have NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage, and I love it. I love it. As you can see, my skin is flawless today. I used it a couple of hours ago along with some concealer, and of course I have bronzer and blush and highlighter on, but drugstore such as Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS. So I really love this. I also love it because it's in a pump. There are bottles, there are pumps, but I like a good pump. But because it keeps the foundation sanitary. You don't have to stick your fingers in it. You're not pouring it out. It doesn't have an applicator. Now, some of them do, but I just like this one, and this is full coverage. If you really want a nice full coverage foundation, it has a really clean smell, almost like a facial cleanser. It is a semi-matte. It's not all the way matte. I really love it. So that's my first one, NYX. We have a few others today. There is Revlon ColorStay. I really love 24 hours. It's another great drugstore find. Again, in a pump. This might be a little dark. I've been tan. I've been cheating and using a tanning cream, and I will be doing a video soon about at-home tanners. Application. The scent's a little bit more medicinal than the NYX, but it's not bad at all. See how it's even a little bit shinier? I do like it though, because I've used this before. Then there's Superstay Maybelline 24 Hour. I like this one too. Maybelline Superstay also claims to be full coverage. I think it is full coverage. So I want to show you again on my hand. Another pump. Let's see how this feels. Again, this has sort of a similar medicinal scent. Not too bad. It's kind of light. This gives a nice, I can tell already it's going to be full coverage. And all of these, like I said, these are nice, clean foundations, and it hasn't creased. It hasn't really moved. I did set it with setting spray, which also helps. L'Oreal True Match is the next one. Broad spectrum SPF, which is really good. Most of these have SPF in them. Just having it on your moisturizer should have SPF. You should always wear SPF. I've said that many times. So this one it just comes like that. So you have to be careful when you pour it out because there is no pump to it. But this one I really like as well because there's like 50 colors. So you can match your color pretty easily. And this one has just a clean scent to it. Okay, they all pretty much look the same. And again, this is a little dark for me. I have a couple different colors, but I do like the application of this one as well. Spectrum of SPF 17. And I have never heard of SPF 17 ever. That's really crazy. But anyway, that one is caramel beige. It's a little dark. Those are the 4 foundations that I really love. If you're in a pinch and you just want a new fresh foundation, go to the drugstore, go to Target. Now it's a little hard to pick your color, that I know, because there are no testers. So you really kind of have to judge by looking at what's in the bottle, holding it up to your face if you can. There are some lines that have sort of a see-through with the different colors, and you can put your hand so you can see if the color matches your skin tone. Just remember that these are not $50 foundations. These are $11, $12 foundations. So if you buy 2 of them, you can have one for when you're a little lighter and one for when you're darker, and you could also mix the 2, which I often do. I have so many foundations, and I have higher end brands. And of course, like I said before, as pro artists, we use all professional grade products for our clients for the ultimate in long wear. But as professional makeup artists, we still know what drugstore brands work. And I wanted to just bring you today some of the things that you can get yourself. You don't need a pro discount. You're not spending a fortune on a very expensive foundation, and you're still getting beautiful coverage. And now with everyone quarantined, if you run out of foundation and you have to do a conference call on Zoom, or you're doing YouTube videos like me, you want to make sure you have the right products. So I hope that you found that helpful. As far as application goes, you can apply foundation in a number of ways. You can go old school. You can use your fingers as long as they're clean. When I do makeup on a client, I'm using brushes and disposable sponges, and I am occasionally using my hands. But when you're at home and you're doing your own makeup, your hands are fine. But you will get a better application if you use the proper tools. So just like a painter painting a house, they need the proper brushes and rollers. And when you're painting your face, you have to use good tools to get best application. Especially if you are using some of these drugstore foundations, you will make 100% difference. I like to use foundation brushes. This is my favorite brush. I actually got this with a kit from Philosophy when I bought their foundation, and I just love it. It's so fuzzy and it's soft. And what I also love is the end of it. It's actually stained with foundation. It's like a little scooper. So if I do want to mix foundations, I love it because I can use this as a little spatula. In our pro kits, we have metal spatulas that we sanitize and clean in between clients. And the other thing you might want to get is get these online. You can get these with, at Sephora. And I love it because it's metal, you can sanitize it, and you can mix your foundation, which is another way to match your color. So this is a good tool to have if you picked up the wrong colors, or maybe you're a little bit darker because you're tanning and your foundation is light, you pick up a darker color, and this is really good to custom mix. I do this a lot for our clients because sometimes you just don't have the right color. So using a palette is really great. The other brushes I have and these are old, these are mine. I get all my rejects when they're really no good to use on clients. I just put them in my own arsenal of brushes. But these are still good, and they are the synthetic makeup brushes. You can get these anywhere. You can get them online. These are foundation brushes. These are your wet brushes. This is what you use with your wet products. You use different brushes for dry products. Also, what you can use is a beauty blender, which is nicely wedged so that when you want to go under your eye and blend up into your concealer, these are good if you wet them a little bit, you squeeze it out, and you could even get sort of an airbrush look. So I'm going to show you that technique in another video, but I'm just showing you the tools that you should have. So these are great. You can wash these out and sanitize them and let them dry for the next day when you use them. We don't use these on clients because all different bacteria from different people that you're working on. I don't find these very sanitary to use on multiple clients. What I do like are the little wedges. So you can buy a whole bag of these. You can get these on Amazon or in Sally. And I always buy latex free because I never know if someone's going to have a latex allergy. And these are great because you can always wet them a little bit and dip them in the foundation, and you can sort of just, stipple it on. So this is a great tool. You can throw these out. They're very sanitary. I love using these in my professional kit. So those are just a few things that you should have when you apply your foundation, and you'll have a better application. The foundation will just look better. Sometimes when you use your hands, you're losing some of your product because you're rubbing it into your face instead of applying it onto your face. So there's different techniques that work. Again, I like to do my concealer with my fingers sometimes, and I've already said that I don't have a problem with anybody using their fingers, but having 1 or 2 foundation brushes and a couple of sponges will make such a difference in how your foundation looks. So that's it for today. I hope you like this. Leave your comments and questions, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.